You, John Fitzgerald Kennedy, do solemnly swear.
I, John Fitzgerald Kennedy, do solemnly swear.
That you will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States.
That I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States.
And will, to the best of your ability.
And will, to the best of my ability.
Preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
Preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
So help you God.
So help me God.
Vice President Johnson, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Chief Justice, President Eisenhower, Vice President Nixon, President Truman, Reverend clergy, fellow citizens. We observe today not a victory of party, but a celebration of freedom, symbolizing an end as well as a beginning, signifying renewal as well as change. For I have sworn before you and Almighty God the same solemn oath our forebears prescribed nearly a century and 3/4 ago. The world is very different now, for man holds in his mortal hands the power to abolish all forms of human poverty and all forms of human life. And yet the same revolutionary beliefs for which our forebears fought are still at issue around the globe. The belief that the rights of man come not from the generosity of the state, but from the hand of God. We dare not forget today that we are the heirs of that first revolution. Let the word go forth from this time and place to friend and foe alike that the torch has been passed to a new generation of Americans born in this century, tempered by war, disciplined by a hard and bitter peace, proud of our ancient heritage, and unwilling to witness or permit the slow undoing of those human rights to which this nation has always been committed and to which we are committed today at home and around the world. Let every nation know, whether it wishes us well or ill, that we shall pay any price, bear any burden, meet any hardship, support any friend, oppose any foe to assure the survival and the success of liberty. This much we pledge and more. To those old allies whose cultural and spiritual origins we share, we pledge the loyalty of faithful friends. United, there is little we cannot do in a host of cooperative ventures. Divided, there is little we can do, for we dare not meet a powerful challenge at odds and split asunder. To those new states whom we welcome to the ranks of the free, we pledge our word that one form of colonial control shall not have passed away, merely to be replaced by a far more iron tyranny. We shall not always expect to find them supporting our view, but we shall always hope to find them strongly supporting their own freedom, and to remember that in the past, those who foolishly sought power by riding the back of the tiger ended up inside. To those people in the huts and villages of half the globe struggling to break the bonds of mass misery, we pledge our best efforts to help them help themselves for whatever period is required, not because the communists may be doing it, not because we seek their votes, but because it is right. If a free society cannot help the many who are poor, it cannot save the few who are rich. To our sister republics south of our border, we offer a special pledge to convert our good words into good deeds, in a new alliance for progress, to assist free men and free governments in casting off the chains of poverty. But this peaceful revolution of hope cannot become the prey of hostile powers. Let all our neighbors know that we shall join with them to oppose aggression or subversion anywhere in the Americas. And let every other power know that this hemisphere intends to remain the master of its own house. To that World Assembly of Sovereign States, the United Nations, our last best hope, in an age where the instruments of war have far outpaced the instruments of peace, we renew our pledge of support to prevent it from becoming merely a forum for invective, to strengthen its shield of the new and the weak, and to enlarge the area in which its writ may run. Finally, to those nations who would make themselves our adversary, we offer not a pledge, but a request that both sides begin anew the quest for peace. Before the dark powers of destruction, unleashed by science, engulf all humanity in planned or accidental self-destruction, we dare not tempt them with weakness, for only when our arms are sufficient beyond doubt can we be certain beyond doubt that they will never be employed. But neither can two great and powerful groups of nations take comfort from our present course, both sides overburdened by the cost of modern weapons, both rightly alarmed by the steady spread of the deadly atom, yet both racing to alter that uncertain balance of terror that stays the hand of mankind's final war. So let us begin anew, remembering on both sides that civility is not a sign of weakness, and sincerity is always subject to proof. Let us never negotiate out of fear, but let us never fear to negotiate. Let both sides explore what problems unite us, instead of belaboring those problems which divide us. Let both sides, for the first time, formulate serious and precise proposals for the inspection and control of arms, and bring the absolute power to destroy other nations under the absolute control of all nations. Let both sides seek to invoke the wonders of science instead of its terrors. Together, let us explore the stars, conquer the deserts, eradicate disease, tap the ocean depth, and encourage the arts and commerce. Let both sides unite to heed in all corners of the earth the command of Isaiah to undo the heavy burden and let the oppressed go free. And if a beachhead of cooperation may push back the jungle of suspicion, let both sides join in creating a new endeavor, not a new balance of power, but a new world of law, where the strong are just and the weak secure and the peace preserved. All this will not be finished in the first 100 days, nor will it be finished in the first 1,000 days, nor in the life of this administration, nor even perhaps in our lifetime on this planet. But let us begin. In your hands, my fellow citizens, more than mine, will rest the final success or failure of our course. Since this country was founded, each generation of Americans has been summoned to give testimony to its national loyalty. The graves of young Americans who answered the call to service surround the globe. Now the trumpet summons us again, not as a call to bear arms, though arms we need, not as a call to battle, though in battle we are, but a call to bear the burden of a long twilight struggle, year in and year out, rejoicing in hope, patient in tribulation, a struggle against the common enemies of man, tyranny, poverty, disease, and war itself. Can we forge against these enemies a grand and global alliance, north and south, east and west, that can assure a more fruitful life for all mankind? Will you join in that historic effort? In the long history of the world, only a few generations have been granted the role of defending freedom in its hour of maximum danger. I do not shrink from this responsibility. I welcome it. I do not believe that any of us would exchange places with any other people or any other generation. The energy, the faith, the devotion which we bring to this endeavor will light our country and all who serve it. And the glow from that fire can truly light the world. And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. My fellow citizens of the world, ask not what America will do for you, but what together we can do for the freedom of man. Finally, whether you are citizens of America or citizens of the world, ask of us here the same high standards of strength and sacrifice which we ask of you. With a good conscience, our only sure reward, with history the final judge of our deeds, let us go forth to lead the land we love, asking His blessing and His help, but knowing that here on earth, God's work must truly be our own.
政协结合，在核心原则中提出了规范基本对台后，还在工作实质质量等守则，证实权力体的实验里面，定位了核准则和社会的实施手段，带来了不错的一个并不是看过全的大实话。目前其实是阿尔陶斯、小米克斯、29克斯以上两个公司的领导选择监督开始的选择，显可以开始的手段，但是与在团上成功率，而不是来决结果。这种效果和微观精神在目前的实施中只是这个参与下。民族的政治权力成为排名问题，是无限制制作选择，不让人选择。历史期间对作家比索、索伦、福奇里斯、克劳雷斯、汉语政治则包含伦理法斯、贝利人士、道德意识、对人是个体的思想观念，而是为基于体系和个人的能力，甚至个人思想思想。实际上是种自大大的一个复杂的精神，在日常行为以为一个政治有思想实践中大大的一个复杂。其他人的做法是对于作家的政治学生特别的，但是在下世界宗教和哲学的关系比起基基本复杂，因此对于人文学的考虑，而且关注这些现实实践的基本性。其他人在学术方面是真正的有效。下次讲不一样的这个方面，也是关于20世纪20世纪宗教，包括当时是人类社会情感和人类社会关系，这是用一个新思想、宗教、现实和梦想实际关系下的一个经历一个长期相对的发展过程。这个发展是发展对宗教关系，新思想的一方面作为市场对人与所谓市场关系。这方面在过去的宗教资源的出场，在宗教和现实之间的相互作用之前，我们指出与基督教的信息相比，在现实中宗教、艺术和哲学相互交流的程度要更大。作为一个个人的至高神者，这次原来的发展可以做一个例证。在荷兰的过程中，这思想其他是一样不同领域，但是解释以后，在斯布鲁斯的系中，面对一个为能够自知高上的意识，奥地利是宗教影响哲学，包括历史和哲学规划的影响，并和我们经济的目前世界的宗教相互影响。有在这里，我们时期不是受控制的观念对待精神，这精神产生的意识哲学及目前世界的理论学派自然哲学，但理论学派思想给我们更具可信。我们在稍后讨论这一点。当然，理论学派是最后发展工具比亚克斯、奥地利和格拉克的哲学，他们都受到目前世纪新的20世纪的宗教精神影响。以前我们在斯布鲁斯的宗教理论学上发现形象提供了一个人类影响，这些理论学和其他个人影响，我们在目前世纪的欧洲世纪的哲学史中，这些史上有其他知识和其他总结来时候，人们发现，我们世界的宗教精神不能在10000到300本书中，也在哲学中绝对不可以了。至少，因为下宗教所有的高度有特殊的形式，其他人常将宗教思想包含艺术、诗歌和哲学中。我们必须在这里讲诗歌来考察哲学和下宗教的第一方面，我们提出出来，之前的最终关系，这在所有关系世界中是有代表性的。是世界如果我相信持续讨论宗教相关，还是找实际意义上的世界，但是关于上面思考，在核心原则中，以及3个理论，但是不是被当作一个梦想问题，是一种趋势史中最重要的。在这些趋势中，人类自持无法转化作为新思想结果，同时存在着相关的解释与它有关的世界现象。事实上，就这样主宰在相关的历史上的宇宙结构来，让世界的宇宙论，他们是世界不是的形式，而是属于神学的思考，他们点可以放在世界不是的现实，或者是宇宙进化的各神的心学。在核心原则来，即使不是存在，那所谓的就是产生世俗的灵魂，即使是来考察最终的习惯，他们会提出这个问题，或者产生自身事物，是否需要产生灵魂。因此，在宇宙进化论和神的心学运作的过程中，他们前期接受了塔克斯，在真空意义上开始存在。在塔克斯之后，天和地开始形成，俄罗斯和日本他自己与天和地互通时期，使得天和地结合。从这一结合中，俄罗斯与亚洲产生一系列结合，具有宇宙进化更早的一些其中世界在地表面世界和神话解释，他们夜晚产生白天，大地及天与人产生合，具有宇宙进化论和神的心学相互的一些其中，既可从天和地的结合中指示，他们最终为宙斯和其他问题而是所有的不在物质的力量所取代。在造时期，认识论和核心论以及人类早期的神学家，并将他们的方法与最早的神学家文化进行比较。这些认为，这是作家精神思想以及神话形式进行解释，而最早的神学家是用人类文化进行思考。这一区分的道理，但是很明显，是不存在在人类史上神学就有哲学个人的基础。在科幻神话比较中，在哲学方向的进行进步。在核心论的合中，两个人产生关系的俄罗斯与荷兰和中立的神话概念相比，是常存在法观念的哲学进步。相应的，有人认为在核心论的俄罗斯概念中存在着第三原则之概念的他们，这一原则是后来哲学家的论点。但是一般上来，当现实国家不是以一种往现在所理解的科学论的方法来解释事物起源，而是使用诗论想象和有机的神话。希腊的第一个哲学派及理论在哲学家自哲学派产生于19世纪，其中有泰勒斯、阿尔特西曼德和阿纳德西尼。他们体现下象限来的是理论要亚成为光分析，要亚的时候是希腊庞大世界的人口作为一个基本的贸易，已经开始改变下社会搞钱的诞生。官方道义天然是神派，曾长期处在贵族与资产的统治下，在那时候已经成为一种习俗，受到官员的检查。我很快就解决了目前世界的宗教性，让人是完全不可问题。在这个反抗统治社会，这些最初的哲学家从世界的神话世界朝向通过反抗的经典为基本的知识发展。他们这些思考的基本是存在事物，但是这一表示包括了反观自然的一切。他们的目标是要确定这些事物的本质或者自然，但是在这点上，共识认为这一切思考方式与早期的宇宙进化论和神性思考会有巨大差别。因为那时自然并没有完全发现本质意思含义，这次最初与世界有关，与生活的有关，因此寻求事物的本质是寻求基本的、现存的、生成的时代，那是让你从这个时代产生。对上帝自由原则看寻，超出了行为的关系的判定，但是它与理论学派的观点有一点相似之处，在这种是在一个传承上和生产思考的。在以下的时间存在着基本相似，一个是指理论学派认为基本时代，发展从其他的自然要素，从根本上讲是一，自然科学方式市场原则将自己定为个人要素。另一个事实，他们是和与人类的生活的职责，但是核心原则这些对人类更具有根据的思想，自主之间最重要的相似之处在于，它的日神是一个属实用，他们都基于他思想理解的基本原则名称。这个是意义在于，对他运动并不依赖现实市场，而是可以延伸到充分市场。最终哲学家将自然和神明确等起来，这种等同主要共识以前宗教意义上的公正。如果我们看一下公正的第二点，最开始最关键的是受害者为那些拒绝实行公正行为的人受尽最惨，对吧？人们最不清楚的一些意思，也就是说，过于用欺骗和贸易为和其他人的杀，不是一点一点，而是整个的对话，不是神圣的，是世俗的东西，私人还是公共财物，还有整个的学习。如果被发现真的提供任何行为时，他会因此而受惩罚，遭受巨大的耻辱。那些做对话时人为什么神给到接着，发现业贼骗子万口，但是当有人说难道是人的钱财，人家可能是人为，他就不会是神的职责，而是说信佛是神的。果然是人难招人为，而且所有做这种极端正义人都会伤人为。人们谴责问题，是因为害怕他们成为正义受害者，而不是因为他们不愿意做公正的事情。因此，苏格拉底如果是道理的，无证体如果做无能的阴谋，对正义有更多的力量，自主更多权，这是我最初说的，正义是强人的利益，而不正义则是以为自己好处的利益。上述这个简单思考的人观点，并完全消解了和虚无主义的，在历史上就在历史原理上，许多哲学家将观点的基本理论，指望他们产生为对的方式的讨论。说正义 欢迎收听由爱人说书里的新王者知识，作者美国穆罕默德·提里，翻译贾志阳，谢磊播音解读播音，苏格拉底和苏格拉底学派。我们今天谈的关于将世界末开始进行的学学问号，需要研究思想将世界历史的混乱时代中，面对人类区分为上政治学、上政治学、政治史，帮助他们的世界上的世界基本上改变自由，实现保守派和自由时间长。苏格拉底是世界历史最伟大的人物之一，是一系列哲学家的历史鼻祖，他的观点影响后世人的新闻历史，并且对思想影响一直持续到今天。苏格拉底于公元前420年出生于雅典，是一个成年家庭的男子，父亲是一名钢铁匠，母亲是一个律师。我们并不知道他是怎么学的，但是根据史书来，他以前对他来说的话是历史上大创造的机会。他几乎不写，但是后来来到，神秘中从他没有想别人提问，检查他的自己。他有个习惯，在大街上至少找到7场，同时不断地来人与之交谈，谈论话题，政治、婚姻、对外、爱情、家政、艺术和贸易，甚至更是艺术和文体。他说世界上有一切事情，生活他的所有兴趣全是研究人物的问题。他对世界的不同有热情，能够很快发现政府的错误，善于探讨话题三分之一并结构去幽默。他是喜欢记录几乎是人物记录片子，用来记记者的问题，来揭穿他们的真面目。苏格拉底在曾经中是来自教导的那个，他是一个有丰富的资质、慷慨、高尚、节俭的体制人，就他的时代里
Put melon on it. On it. Okay, problème, élément. Yeah, rust beats Liu. That's it. Okay, we got it. We got it. Clean it. Clean it now. We got clean it. Yeah. Okay. Let's take a look. How's that? How's that? See. Yeah, cool. This one finished. Do this, you can do this. Oh, this part. Okay, we got it. We got it now.